Welcome to Thaba Tshwane. We've got our match day 17, which is Tshwane Sporting playing against Sekgopo Inner City. The game is 2 minutes in. We just started, and the two teams are still feeling each other out. It should be a very interesting game between the two teams. Just looking at the starting 11 for both sides. Tshwane Sporting are playing a 4-3 formation. In goal, we've got Joseph, number 77. Left back is Advocate, number 15. Number 5 is Wale Yiko, number 9. And then on the right hand side, wearing jersey number 4 is Zul. The middle of the park, we've got Melo, wearing 3, playing with Congo in the defensive part of the midfield. And Congo is wearing 13. Limani is playing the more offensive in the midfield, and he is wearing jersey number 6. And then the front 3 is Debza wearing number 10 on the left side. Stewart's running down the middle with number 7. And then Lita is playing on the right hand side and is wearing jersey number 11. That is your Tshwane Sporting starting 11. Just going to have a quick look at the Sekgopo Inner City, how they line up for this game. So the goalkeeper is Nova, wearing number 1. And then center back is Carter, 13. Left back Wu is wearing number 3. Ruben is wearing number 14 at right back. And then Fana is playing right just in front of the full back, and he is wearing jersey number 11. And then jersey number 8 on the right hand side of midfield is Mulaba. And then we've got number 8 is Damas. And then he's playing with Japan, number 12. And then Spicho is wearing jersey number 2. He's playing left back. And then the front strikers is Shupi, number 7, and Mokoto, who's wearing jersey number 10. That's how Sekgopo Inner City is lining up for today's game. See what these two teams have in store for us in this match day 17 of the Welfare Senior League. That's a throw into Tshwane Sporting. That's Congo on the ball now. And he's looking for Melo. The pass was a bit weak. It's going to be a foul for Sekgopo Inner City. Just beyond the center circle, that's where Sekgopo is going to take that free kick from. Shot is way high above the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for Tshwane Sporting. Debza back to Advo. Advo to Melo. Melo back to Debza. Debza's taking a run down the left hand side. Taking on a defender. Turns back to Advo. Throws a cross in. Stewart all alone. Just over the goalkeeper, and that's a goal for Tshwane Sporting. Beautiful finish there by Stewart. Lovely cross from the left hand side from Advo. It was actually a beautiful combination play on the left hand side by Tshwane Sporting between Melo, Debza, and Advocates, who ended up providing the assist. Score is 1 to Tshwane Sporting, 0 to Sekgopo Inner City. That's Congo on the ball there for Tshwane Sporting, going all the way back to the goalkeeper, Joseph. Joseph has Wale on support on the left, doesn't take that option, goes long. Can't find Melo there on the right hand side. It's going to be a throw in for Sekgopo. That's Lita there on the right hand side for Tshwane Sporting. Cross to Stewart, and that's a second goal for Tshwane Sporting. Easy pickings there for Stewart. Beautiful cross from Lita. And he heads that ball quite simply into the corner of the net. And the keeper had no chance. He didn't even make an attempt for that ball. Looks like Tshwane Sporting is having an easy cruise into the early part of this game. Okoto's going to get us started from the middle. So Papa going right, Pijo on the ball. Back to Pijo again, tries to cut it. It's going to be a throw in for Sekgopo Inner City. Lita taking it on his chest. Goes back to Zulu. Zulu being put under pressure by Sekgopo and is taken down. Refs play on. Goalkeeper Joseph takes that ball and he calms the action down a little bit. And now he's gonna go long. He's looking for Debza. Sekgopo defender clears that one out for a throw in. Ref says it's going to be a foul throw. Debza assists that foul throw. It's another foul against Advocates there for pushing. See the captain there for Sekgopo. That's Kata. Goes long, chips it into the box. Beats the first man, second man. Beautiful save from Joseph. Makes another save, double save, and then keeps up easily. And he goes long, looking for Stewart. Stewart. Goalkeeper goes for the ball. Can't quite make a clear save. That's Stewart. Looking for Debza. Intercepted. That's Advocate there. Zulu takes a shot and it goes quite long. Goalkeeper. Keeper there goes long as well. That ball goes over center back of Nico. That's a push there from Nico. Ref says play on. It's Congo on the ball now, going back to Advo. Advo has Debza with him. That's Limani on the ball now. Finds Melo. Congo on the ball. Congo finds Debza into the channel. Debza tries to go past Yeah, that's my bag. And that's his stuff there. It's gonna be a foul for Sekgopo Inner City. Ref says that was a head and kick. Dangerous play there from Limani. Gonna be a throw in there for Sekgopo. Down the line, it has gone out again, and it's gonna be another throw. Nico jumps high, wins the first header, wins the second header, and it goes out for a second throw in for Sekgopo Inner City. Seems like those throw-ins are pushing them forward down the line. Down the line again. And that's going to be a foul for Sekgopo Inner City. It's a foul for Sekgopo Inner City. Spoo on the left-hand side to take. And they've got 5 men in the edge of the box. Wale comes out and wins the challenge. Limani back to Advo. Debs are making a run for it. That's Limani getting to the ball first. Tries to dribble past the man, but it's well intercepted by Ruben. Ruben goes back to Skata. Skata back to Ruben. Ruben looking for options, and it goes long. Wale comes out for Sporting to win that ball. Spicho. Lita. The ball for Sporting. Nico's gonna take that free kick for Tshwane Sporting. That deflection there, almost taking it back into the goal of Sekgopo. Goalkeeper's pass there is a bit wayward. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's gotta be a throw-in for Tshwane Sporting. Taken quickly to Melo. Melo back to Zulu. He's got pressure coming in from Sekgopo. That steps on the ball now. Second ball goes to Lita. His first touch is a bit poor. He's lost that ball. Nico intercepts beautifully. Score of our live game is 2 goals to Tshwane Sporting and 0 to Sekgopo Inner City. We are 19 minutes into the game. See Advo there struggling to trap that ball. And that's Wale coming out to clear his line. Shupi was the striker going for that ball. Ruben has the ball now. Goes back to Skata, the captain. Stewart tries to put pressure on him. Well done there by Advo to win the goal. Goes long, but there is no support at the back. Number 8 for Sekgopo is Damas. That's Nico going long, looking for Lita. It's gonna be a throw in for Tshwane Sporting. Congo on the ball, throws it into the box, looking for Debza. Keeper comes up to clear. Kicks that one off quite easily. See what Sekgopo does with this attack. Wale clears the lines there for Tshwane Sporting. That's Melo for Sporting. He is the captain. And he has been intercepted. It's going to be a throw-in for Sporting. Damas is the one who's staying close to Melo. Ruben's attempted clearance is wayward. Skata is going to clear from the back. It does, looking for Malaba, can't find him. And on the ball now is Shupi. His first touch is a bit poor, he's lost it. That's Advocate going diagonally, looking for Lita, but it's too much for him. He can't quite get to that ball. It's gonna be a water break. It's a hot day here in Thaba Tshwane today. The officials have called for a water break, and the coaches have now get a chance to reorganize and realign and sort out their formations, having seen what the opponents have come with and what they are offering. They can now readjust how their teams line up and how their teams set up for this game. Score of our game is 2 goals to 0. Both goals being scored by Stewart of Tshwane Sporting. See the coaches there talking to players. But how the two teams
You, I'm the guest. Mm,
It is halftime in our match day 17 between Sekgopo Inner City and Tshwane Sporting. Tshwane Sporting is leading by 3 goals to 0. Stewart has already completed a hat trick first half in the first half of the game. The two teams are now taking a break. The coaches get a chance to realign and set up how the two teams work and put together their plans for the second half. We're going to be joined by Anati to do our halftime analysis. Anati, what has been your take on the first half of our game today?
Yeah, this game started very low. From the beginning, I think. And thank you for hosting me. I'm just going straight to the main business of the day. But yeah, the Hopper started very low, but I could see towards the end they were getting in, towards the end of the first half, they were getting into the game. So I think that's how even Tshwane Sporting managed to capitalize on that disadvantage of Hopper. They started on the back. So I think that's my take of the first half. So
Speaking of the Hopper starting flat, the first two goals that Stewart scored, it was crosses into the box, and he got the ball all by himself. Seemed to have a lot of room, a lot of freedom in the box. Would you attribute that to the slow start that the Hopper had, and why do you think that is?
yes, definitely. And as you know, if you going into the game, you need to warm up and prepare and be fully into the game. So I think, as you mentioned, those two goals, they came in. I think in the first 10 minutes of the game. So the game was still cold. Like in fact, the players were still cold. So they were still trying to figure them like how they going to play against the Tshwane Sporting. So I think Sporting from the get go they were right into the game. So it goes back to what I was saying that Hopper started on the back foot. So they were like very low and out of position. So as you've said, Stewart was free on the box two times. Like the two goals, they came in very early in the game. So that's why I was saying they started on the back foot. So they were very disorganized at the beginning of the game. So yeah, that's how Tshwane Sporting managed to score those 82 goals.
And then looking at how the two teams lined up, see that the women are controlling the bit of the park. The Hopper is playing a much more flat 4-4-2 formation. Which of those two teams line up and set up is proving superior? And now that they're at halftime break, what sort of change?
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, that's I mean, Scopo, they trying. It's like they are playing to be fair, but they were at the beginning of the game very low. So the formation that they use, I think it's not for this game. They either need to change the formation or bring in players to attack. Be that as it may, like they also managed to get back into the game towards the second half because I've seen them attacking more than Tshwane Sporting, and or maybe I don't know whether Sporting now has got into that mentality of now we need to control the game or what, but they were back a bit and Sport was attacking more. So the three that you're talking about in the midfield, I think it's working for Tshwane Sporting. I also noticed that the two midfielders of Sport are playing two teams, allowing Sporting a lot of time on the ball in the back, and then they are able to spread the ball. They are very like speed. I just forgot the name of the boy who's wearing number 10 of Sunsport. Yes, Tebza. So they are it is distribute the ball to Tebza, and then there's a one who's that's how Tshwane Sporting is managing to control the game from the middle of the park.
It's interesting you mentioned Debza and Lita in their role in the game. If you look at the first goal, it was beautiful on the left hand side. Debza, they played hard and they took control of the wing and then they moved it into Stewart. The second goal, Lita got a beautiful right hand side. He crossed it into Stewart. So it looks like the wings. Sporting is definitely using their looking at Sekgopo Inner City going into the second half. If you are the coach of Sekgopo, you're in the dressing room right now. What would be the best?
Yeah, I would definitely change the formation, more especially from the back, because I noticed that even as though Tshwane Sporting is attacking, they they their attack is starting from the back, so they are building from the back. So you don't need four defenders. I would rather throw in someone else into the middle, defend with the back three, because I could see even Tshwane Sporting had some having three men and then four people in the middle. So they were like you could see that the team is playing to attack. So that's what Sekgopo needs to do. They need to try and push one person when they are attacking. They push one more person because now there's no point of having a back four when you are attacking, and then when you lose the ball, you still get the ball, but there's no effect up front because you are already behind. You need to attack more, so and defend a bit less because there's no need for that too much defense.
Now, looking at Tshwane Sporting, they're leading by 3 goals to 0. It's easy sometimes to get into this position and get a bit complacent. What would be the message for the coaches to the players? One, make sure that the system will
Yeah, if I was coach Ian, what I would definitely do now is just tell the guys, let's try and play the same way we played in the first half, of which most teams they would make that mistake. Like, if you are anywhere, just go and try to defend. That's not the best way to defend. Try and play the way that you manage to score the same kind of performance. So I would try to get one more goal and try to push them into their own half. Just to try and manage it because that's where the mistakes pressure now because the team has come and up and maybe it's 3-2 or 3-3 now you put one. So I think the best way to defend the league is to just keep attacking or keep playing the same way you want to get the scoreline.
yeah. And then just casting our minds back to last week, Sekgopo lost quite a heavy score to Zwangshu. Do you think that is playing into their minds as well, going into this game, looking at also how slow it is? They have to really be maybe a mental confidence that is working against them in this game.
No, I doubt. But what the first thing I noticed was the bench. Their bench is very thin today, unlike last week. Last week they were all out. You could say, and they were playing two games, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
They were playing two games, and they managed to win the first game. So I don't think it's a confidence issue. I think it's a matter of the bench and maybe like the availability of players. So they actually playing the same way that I've been noticing them playing in like throughout the season. But I think they just missing some of the key players who have been playing with them.
So this team, Sekgopo in particular, they are going into the Super Cup. Based on what we've seen in the first half of this game, is it anything? Does it tell us what we can expect in April? Because we know the Super Cup gets really hot.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like I said, Sekgopo was back into the game. All they needed was maybe just one goal. So if they could go into the second half and score maybe an early goal after the second half, maybe that will motivate them to go for more. But otherwise, uh, a cup and the league is a different ball game. So obviously, there's going to be a lot of emotions in the cup. Everyone wants to win, and it's just few games, and then you are on the money. So I wouldn't really say because of today's performance, we should expect anything less than what we've seen from Sekgopo since the beginning of the season. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be an exciting competition, and yeah, Sekgopo they probably gonna challenge like they have been challenging throughout the season.
So the cup itself, it's this year. It's actually just after the Easter break. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be electrifying in this place. We're gonna have the top teams within the World Super League competing against each other for An exciting prize on
Yeah.
mountain. It's gonna be a knockout competition. What can we expect from that cup competition?
Yeah, if you are someone who's been watching welfare from the kickoff of the league in October, I'm sure you should expect more than what you've seen so far because of indoor because of like I said, it's a cup competition. In the cup competition, the competitiveness is a bit higher. It's not like as it normally is in the league, because in the league you still have a lot of games. You need in the league, you need to be consistent in your winning. You need to win, and you understand. So in the cup, everyone is like, the spirits are very high in the cup. Everyone just wants to win. So it's probably gonna be like better than what you've noticed
That
in
you've
the
seen
league.
before.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Thank you so much for the analysis. We're gonna touch base again after the game to see what becomes of it.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, it is half time. The score is 3 goals to Tshwane Sporting. The two teams are coming back into the field. It's going to be interesting to see what each team has in offer. You can see that Sekgopo Inner City is going to be making a change. So the coaches are making some tactical changes and trying to to change how the second half turns out. Stay tuned and let's see what's going to become of the second half.
Hayi Andrela ngizoyidinga okanye ndikubambe.
Oh, you wanna? And that is goal number 5. That is goal number 5 for Tshwane Sporting. Stewart has scored the fifth goal of the game. Stewart has got the fifth goal of the game. And the score is 5-0. The score is 5-0. Tshwane Sporting have scored the fifth goal. Stewart has 5 goals in this game. And the game is restarted. Sekgopo is trying to make an attack. Melo on the ball now for Sporting. Watch that. That's going to be a foul for Sporting. Advocate taking it long, going straight for the target. Keeper had to punch it over. It was dropping in underneath the bar. And that's going to be a corner kick. It's going to be a corner kick for Tshwane Sporting. It looks very much like there could potentially be more goals in this game. And that's going to be a free kick for Tshwane Sporting. Congo going wide to the right, looking for Zulu. Going to be a throw in for Sporting. Zulu standing over that ball to throw. Tshwane Sporting just made another substitution. Nico has come out and Bobo has came in as a sub. Score is 5 goals to 0. See how Sekgopo starting the play from the back. Number 10 is Makhatwa. And that's going to be a foul for Sporting. It's in a dangerous position just outside the box. The foul is for Sekgopo. Beg your pardon. It's going to be foul just outside the box. You can see Sporting has dropped everyone to come and defend. The only free man is Stewart, who's currently walking backwards just past the center circle, standing there to be an outlet for them should they require a counter. Sekgopo has 3 men just over the center line. See what they're gonna do with this free kick. They've got 3 men standing over that ball. Straight into the target, and it's way over the bar. It's gonna be a goal kick. Tshwane Sporting starting it shots at the back. That's Zulu finding Melo. Ball was making a run. And that's Stewart on the ball. Dimalo there getting a free chance in the box. Going just wide. Didimalo is one of the substitutes that came on early in the second half. Missing a seater there. Sekgopo starts early. Starting it short. Scatter going longer there. Wide to the left. Zulu intercepts. Bobo on the ball now. His header is a bit weak. Zulu. His attempts to win that ball back. Ref says it's a foul. That's now Sponge on the ball. And that's going to be a foul again for Sekgopo Inner City, just outside the box. Just outside the box. It's another dangerous opportunity there that Sekgopo has outside the box. And let's see what they're going to do with this one. Damas is standing over the ball. Spicho is also standing over the ball. Let's see what they're going to do with it. The ref says the wall. The ref sorting out the position of the wall. Let's see what Sekgopo does with this free kick. They played short this time. Scatter on the ball. His first touch is a bit poor. Takes the shot. Just wide of the upright. It's going to be a goal kick for Tshwane Sporting. It's going to be a goal kick for Tshwane Sporting. Goalkeeper plays that ball shot. See what Stewart will do with this one. It's onside. Takes a shot. The goalkeeper does a beautiful save there. Does a beautiful save there to stop Stewart from completing a second hat-trick in this game. And that's going to be a corner kick for Tshwane Sporting. Melo standing over the ball. See Advocate running across from the left back position to take the corner. Plays it short with Melo. Melo back to Advocate. Advocate dribbles past one but loses it afterwards. Melo back to Zulu. Zulu crosses it into the box. That little touch there from the defender took it away from Congo. Let's see what Didi Malo does with this one. Goes back to Bobo. Bobo throws it into the box. Congo now chasing after it. Congo has a chance 1-on-1 with the keeper. Stewart takes the shot and it's blocked. Melo with the ball finds his teammate. Shanghai's to Melo to Zulu. Zulu's looking for options in the middle. His cross is too close to the goalkeeper. Keeper goes long. Advo misses his header, but he recovers well there. Bobo is there to help him defend. Shots from Sekgopo, intercepted, and the goalkeeper's gonna have an easy job of picking that up. Carter playing it into the middle, but Melo intercepts. Got Sponge now on the ball. Playing it short. That's Damas on the ball for Sekgopo. Playing it back into the center of the park. That's gonna be a free kick for Tshwane Sporting. Wale is gonna take it. It goes long, and they're gonna leave that to run all the way back to the goalkeeper. Plays it easy. Gonna be a throw in for Tshwane Sporting. Advo taking the throw to Tidello. It's gonna be a throw in for Sekgopo. Number 2 for Sekgopo is Picho. Number 10 is Mokhotwa. 8 is Damas trying to get past Bobo, and he intercepts. And he's gonna get himself a yellow card there for remonstrating with the ref. That's gonna be another free kick for Sekgopo just outside the box. See what they can do with this one. So far, all the free kicks outside the box have not been put to good use.
We are too many here. Come here. Come and stand with the lineman here. Jojo! Jojo! Jojo!
See what Sekgopo does with this opportunity. Flicked out by Tshwane Sporting for a corner kick.
On our half. We just need to pass the net.
See what the corner they do with this one. It's floated into the box.
Easy, relax.
Let's see what Jagasa does with this ball. It's looking for Stewart. Beautiful flick back to Nzangase, but he can't make it. to that ball before it goes out. Zulu on the ball now, playing short with Bobo. Now Titello takes it down, dribbles past the first man, but the defender is having none of that. That's Fana there from Sekgopo. Strong against Titello. Yes, Advo now. And that's going to be a throw in for Sekgopo Inner City. Advo taking the throw. Titello. That's going to be another throw in for Tshwane Sporting. Bobo taking it this time around, still looking for Titello. It's going to be a throw in. Going to be a throw in for Tshwane Sporting. Hello. Student is the temporary goalkeeper being out of the goal. Starts the play shots from the back. Zulu, 140. Plays with Melo, captain. Melo plays with Congo. Congo looking for support. Changase has come out to play. Plays the ball back to the keeper. Wallen has opened up on the side. Keeper goes down the middle and then quickly lost it to Sekgopo. Damas on the ball. Bobo has come. That's Zulu on the ball now. Back to Bobo. Bobo finds Melo. Melo's chasing hard. And that ball was out. Gonna be a throw in. Melo couldn't get to that ball fast enough. Didimalo on the ball now, looking for a pass and should get to Congo for that ball. Didimalo is fighting for the ball, but he's not even looking up at the ball. Congo on the ball now. Stewart, too much for him. The ball is out of the box. The keeper can't hold it. He has to take it out for a throw in. So the middle of the park to Smooth. Move back to Scatter. Scatter is back to Scatter. Captain goes long. Didimalo intercept for Sporting. Changase back to Didimalo. Chasing very hard. Manages to keep it in play. Cross into the box. Goalkeeper. Very calm, very relaxed. The goalkeeper there also. Plays it into the middle of the park. It's coming. So he let it pass. Keeper goes long. Let go. Intercept for Sporting. Congo chasing Fana there of Sekgopo, who has the goalkeeper to support him. And Sekgopo is playing from the back down the middle. Changase has it now for Sporting. Stewart out to Melo. He's going to take a shot. Keeper intercepts. Tata tries the overhead bicycle kick to Stewart, but it goes out for a corner kick. Melo standing over the corner. Congo comes out to take the Melo has gotten a yellow card there for time wasting. Tshwane Sporting plays shot. And that is the end of our game. The score is 5-0. Sekgopo Inner City have lost this game by 5-0. All 5 goals scored by Stewart of Tshwane Sporting. That is how our game comes to an end. So the score is 3-0. So the game has come to an end. It is 5-0. Tshwane Sporting have won the game by 5-0. So our game has come to an end. The score is 5-0. Tshwane Sporting have won by 5-0. All goals scored by Stewart. We're gonna welcome Anati one more time just to talk about how the second half unfolded. Anati, welcome. Let's talk about the second half of the game. We went to half time at 3-0. Sporting came back, they scored 2 more goals. And yet again it was the same Stewart. What was your take on the
Yeah, you know when I'm on your shows, but I think the coaches they always talk at halftime and listen to what I have to say at halftime. Because as I've said, that Tshwane Sporting just needed 1 or 2 goals and then just keep the momentum of the game the same way they were playing in the first half. Of which that's what I think they did because Sekgopo tried to attack, but then kept. Tshwane Sporting just kept the consistency of the first half, and then they just made sure that they get the second goal, and they were also lucky enough they could catch us for sleeping there on the fifth goal. And I must also commend the play of this guy, Melo, and that boy on the left back. Advocate. Yes. Yeah, he was advocating there. He was advocating there for how Tshwane Sporting was playing in this game. So, like I said during the halftime show, that all they needed to do was to score one or two goals, and then just keep the same performance in the like that they had in the first half. Then they could just win the game.
All right. So this game has ended by 5 goals to 0. We will be having another live game in the coming week. Um, but just last question for you for the league as a whole. We see that Zwashu seems to be running away with it. Shining Stars is keeping a close tabs on them. Waterkloof is coming in at a distance. What's your take on Waterkloof? They seem to be a bit of a dark horse.
Yeah, in like I mentioned on the during the halftime show, that in the league and in the cup competition, it's a different ball game. Because in the league, you need to be consistent. So once you win and then the next game you draw, then you are already out of the race. So what I've noticed with Waterproof, that they're not that consistent for the league game, right? So they win some games, and then you see them coming to the next game very low. If not mistaken, as I was checking during the halftime, I was checking the other game, which happens that it to be Waterproof and BlackRock. I was checking that BlackRock was scoring some goals there, and it speaks to what I'm saying. That because the previous game they won it, I think with a big score. So now they coming back into this game, they are trailing, and you see you are already out. It also demoralizes the players as well. Once you start losing, you already check the clock and you see, I might as well be out of the title race.
So what does it say to the other teams that seem to be quite a long way back behind?
Yeah.
Swashu and Shining Stars at the top.
Yes, as you've mentioned that. Oh, we also forgot to mention Unisa. Unisa is up there, and they are trying to keep the consistency as well. And they are a bit like Waterproof, as I'm saying. They are playing very well. In fact, this whole season, we've noticed that like all the teams, there's no team that would say it's a weak team or it's a weak opponent. They are all playing to win, but it's only a matter of consistency in the league. So Unisa is there fighting for maybe number three, number two, and possibly challenging, because there's still like more than 10 games left. So it's still for anyone if you look at it. But then, as I've said, Shining Stars and Zwashu, they've managed to keep that consistency since the beginning of the season, of which it's what other teams are failing to do.
All right. Thank you so much, Anati. We will catch up with you again next week for our next live game. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our live stream for today. Sekgopo losing 5 goals to 0 against Thaba Tshwane. We're going to be catching up again with you next week for Tshwane Sporting. Won 5 goals to 0 against Sekgopo Inner City. We'll be catching up with you again next week for our live. Thank you.